Hello and welcome. In this video, we'll have a look at how we can download and install Python on our computer. After that, we'll actually write and run some Python code in different ways. And lastly, I'm also going to show you how we can run Python right in the browser without any installation. Before installing Python, let's see if we already have Python installed. To do that, from your taskbar, go to the search icon here and type in cmd and open command prompt. Now type in python space hyphen hyphen version. So Python wasn't found. We need to install Python. To do that, go to your browser. We are going to install Python from its official website, python.org. Hover over the Downloads tab and click on the Python button to install the latest version. Open the installer once it's downloaded. Before proceeding further, it's extremely important to select this checkbox Add Python to Path. What is path? Path in simple terms is an address book for your system to locate your software. So if you type in the command Python in your command prompt, your system will search the exact installation folder where Python was installed to run that command. So if you don't select this checkbox, you'll have to manually add Python to your path variable later. Okay, once the checkbox is selected, let's go to install now. Setup was successful. You also got one message to disable the path length limit. You'll only get this message if you're on Windows. So let's disable the limit. And now we are good to go. Now let's write and run a very simple Python code. To do that, from your taskbar, click on the search icon and type in Notepad and open it. Now we'll write a very simple print statement to print a message on our screen. Click on File and Save As. We will save it on our desktop. Make sure that you select the type as all files. All Python files are always saved with the extension .py. So in the name, you must include .py and save it. So we have the file right here. Let's run this file. Reopen your command prompt window and type in Python space. Now drag and drop the file here on your command prompt to get its location and enter. So we got our message hello world. It is extremely difficult to write your code in a plain text editor like Notepad. To make things easier, we have what is called as an IDE or Integrated Development Environment. IDE provides various features such as syntax highlighting, debugging, autocomplete, etc. My preferred IDE is called as Visual Studio Code by Microsoft. VS Code supports writing code in various languages. So let's install it. Go to your browser and type in code.visualstudio.com. Now click on the download button. Open the installer once download is complete. Click on Accept, Next. Go on clicking Next. Here you can select both these options so that you can easily open your code with Visual Studio Code. And next. Okay, now click on Finish. In order to run Python in VS Code, we will require the Python extension. To install that, from the sidebar, open Extensions and type in Python. Click on Install. Once the extension is installed, on your keyboard press Ctrl+Shift+P and type in Select Interpreter. Select the version of Python that you just downloaded. And that's it. VS Code is now ready for running Python. We are going to open the same file that we just wrote. So from my desktop, I'll right click and open with code. So the syntax is highlighted. You also get the line numbers on the left hand side. If you hover over the print function, you will also get its definition. So there are many more features available to you in VS Code, which was not possible before by using Notepad. To run this Python file, we will click on the play button from the top bar. We got our message hello world on the screen. We can also run Python right in the browser using Google Colab. So let's go to colab.research.google.com. What you are seeing in front of you is called as a Jupyter Notebook. A notebook is made up of different cells and you can add in anything that you want in a cell. A cell can either contain Python code or it can also contain text, images, videos, and many more. This Jupyter Notebook is directly connected to Google's compute resources, so you are actually running this notebook on Google's own machine. How cool is that? And you don't have to do any kind of installation here. You can also easily share this notebook with others as it can be saved to your Google Drive. To access Colab, you will just require one thing, that is a Google account. Let's create a new notebook. From the menu, click on File and go to New Notebook. Let's give a name to this notebook. Jupyter Notebooks are always saved with the extension .ipynb, which stands for Interactive Python Notebook. Control S to save the notebook. It also gets auto-saved at frequent intervals. To locate this notebook in your Google Drive, click on File, Locate in Drive. And there you have it. Now let's write some code in our notebook. We will print a simple hello world statement to the screen. To run this cell, either click on the play button or type in Ctrl plus Enter. Okay, we got a message. There are many more things that you can do with Colab. You can also download this notebook either as .ipynb, that is a notebook, or a Python script. You can easily use Google Colab for your Python projects, machine learning, data science. So that's it for today's video. Hope to see you next time. Till then, happy coding.